Hey, you made it! This is Blogging Lunchtime Bytes, and it is our hope that we will be able to kind of aid your journey along in the blogging sphere. With me is Catherine Wolfong. Hi, Catherine. How are you today?
Good, Arizona. How's it going?
It's going good. I'm really excited about today's show. We get to watch you get your site going. Woohoo!
Woo!
Now, to remind everybody, we are working with WordPress as our platform, and we're going to be working on Today's Visions as the environment. Now, Today's Visions is a place where any indie solopreneur, that's a new word I'm not sure I'm really crazy about because I don't think anyone's ever totally solo in this world. But you know, if you're an entrepreneur and you need a blogging spot, or you just want to have a place to play around and learn some new tricks on WordPress, I invite you to come over to todaysvisions.com and sign up for your free site. So, Catherine, today I thought we would kind of do a refresher because it's been a couple of weeks since we've had a training session, and go through the Today's Visions header, upload your header, and change your colors around on your site. What do you think about that?
Alrighty, you're in charge of the running the WordPress stuff, so I'm in your hands.
Well, okay. I thought I would have you go ahead and go out to your site on Today's Visions, and I'll walk you through. You know, if you can tell us what you're doing, and if you get caught, I'll walk you through it.
Do you want me to screen share it?
I would.
Okay, let me see. My computer's doing something weird right now. I can't get into. Oh, there we go. Screen share. And I don't have. Let's see what I can do. Let me figure this out.
If you screen share the entire screen, that will enable you to jump around and us be able to see wherever you're going.
Okay. Yeah, but I need to get to. Do I just need to screen share like anything, or what do I need to screen share?
If you screen share, there should be the very first selection should say the entire screen. When you pull
screen share Google Plus Hangouts entire screen. So you need to screen share the entire screen.
Yeah, I think that would be the best. And when you screen share, it's always good if you to avoid the funny thing like that. It's always great if you turn off your camera first.
Oh, well.
So, I mean, this is fine. I happen to really dig this look. I think it's really cool.
Okay. So I turned off my camera, but I don't think that did any good now.
Yeah, now we're sharing. So if you'll go ahead and jump over to Today's Visions.
All right. That's kind of wild. All right.
It is. I think it is.
Why is it not TO? Why is it not going? I don't know why I'm not TO.
I do not know what it's doing.
This is what I was saying. My computer's not cooperating right this minute.
That's awkward. Can you open a new window?
Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Can you see this now?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a bunch of windows open. Let me see which one. Okay, I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
What do you see?
I see Today's Visions. Woohoo! Now I don't see anything.
Okay.
There we go. Today's Visions.
Cool. All right. What do I need to do?
Okay, so you need to go down and log in on the left-hand side.
Where do I? Okay.
Right there where it says go to your village, go to the village bulletin board. And the big green button over on the left.
Okay. Do I click this?
Yeah. There you go.
All right, woohoo.
And see, if you see that black bar on top, that means that you're logged in.
Okay, great. Awesome.
So that's an important thing to remember when you're messing around in the environment.
Awesome.
Because
Okay.
you can be anywhere on the network and go and do a post, and it'll show up on your page. Okay, so we want to go in. If you go up to where it says balanced energy at the top, you should see a drop down and go into the header, which is the very last selection on the drop down.
Okay, so if you have any issues whatsoever at all logging into today's vision, Arizona really helps you out logging in, but most everybody probably won't have as much trouble as I did. Mercury goes out of retrograde today. So.
Oh, thank goodness, because I do not like this irritating feeling. I hate it. Ooh.
If you want to talk about computer problems and all kinds of other stuff going on, just talk to Tammy Cook. she will attest to the computer stuff.
I imagine she's probably really looking forward to Mercury going out of retrograde also.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, so here we go. Yay! Okay, cool.
Okay, so we want to load your image. So you go down to where it says select image.
Okay.
And
is it on the left, or where is it?
Well, to begin with, can you do me a favor and where it says stop sharing, hit the hide button.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
That way we can see.
Okay.
So you see the big header. If you just scroll down on this page, it's right there. See where it says choose file?
Okay.
There we go. Now, in case if you've missed any of our other 2 episodes, Catherine did a fabulous job showing us how to design a header. I mean, she just walked through it and talked through it. It was really good. So I highly suggest you go out and check that one out if you missed it. Yay! Now, you don't want to crop it. That is pretty. You did a good job. So just go down and click don't crop, because if you crop it, it's going to try to cut it off down, and I know you wanted it wide.
Okay.
So you want to skip. And now, when let's see, did you hit skip?
I hit skip, but
okay.
It's like, I want more than this section.
Well, yeah, and it shouldn't crop it down there. I mean, you can have a wide header on this.
Okay, I hit skip, so what do I need to do? Oh, it's just circle. I mean, this is
it's loading.
Processing.
And the loading is slower because you're using your bandwidth on the show.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it's having to upload and put that in.
Gotcha.
Now, one of the things that I do is I actually will have 2 tabs open. So I will, there we go. Yay. So where it says visit your site, up at the top.
I wanted to see it. I wanted to see my header.
Yay, it's so pretty. Okay, so where it says visit your site at the top, you see that? Header updated, visit your site. Note down just a little bit. There we go. Right click on that and open it in a new window or in a new tab. There we go. I would go just in a new tab. I'm sorry. And that way you can stay in the back end and go out. So if you click on that new tab that just opened, we'll be able to see your header.
Okay.
Yay, there it is.
Woohoo.
It is so pretty.
Yay.
Now, I'm assuming that you want to update your colors as well. Is that a correct assumption?
Okay, what do I want to update them to when you say update my colors?
Well, do you want to leave it the same gray background that is standard across today's visions, or would you like to change the background to a different color? The background being not the white part where your header is, but over to the sides.
Okay, like right here?
No, just a little bit further, right here, that.
Okay, yeah, we can change that. That'd be great. Awesome.
Okay, so go back over to the other tab where you have your back end open.
Okay.
And you want to go to, go down, 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 because we're looking in the appearance. And we want to click on Customize.
Okay.
Okay, now you see where it says Colors?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you would go to select a different color for your background.
Okay. And can you customize it, or just are these the ones that you can choose from? What do you?
Up in that box, you can enter a color code if you know the code.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can, choose from one of these colors, or it will show gazillions of colors.
Okay, like this here, and then you can probably move this little thing around.
Right, or the slider also to the side.
Slider. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm digging the green, or say the yellow. Maybe the copper. Kind of like the copper. I'm going to go with the copper.
I like the copper too. That really offsets the green and the yellow both.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll do that one. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you click the Save and Publish button at the top.
Okay.
Now, if you want to change a background image, and I can't imagine that you really would, but you can add a background image to this, which would be in the same place where your copper is. But
I understand. So like background image. I don't have one to add, but I understand what you're saying. If I had another image, like say if I wanted to put like some bouquet, it's a bouquet or bouquet or something like that. Like if I had a big a picture of some bouquet or something, then that's what I would pull in and put on there. I mean, I would assume that's what you're talking about.
That's exactly. Phew, excuse me. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay. I do have, some things like that, but, for purposes right now, I don't need to do that. But I can see where that might be interesting to be able to do, is to, kind of pull that in and make it more texturized.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I will let you know that it looks like beginning of March we're going to have a new look.
Okay.
Yay. And that's going to give everyone across the board is going to have the choice between staying with this look and going to a new look. And then I also have like 130 templates designed up that I'm going to be making available to our gold members.
Wow.
So you're not going to be stuck with this particular template.
Just as I get this one done.
Yeah.
Just as this one gets up and running, I have too many more to choose from. Whoa!
Well, I have been kind of busy.
I can barely get logged on, Arizona. That's how much techno fear I have.
Yeah, but I mean, it really isn't. And everybody's fearful because they're so scared that they're going to mess something up, or and I think in everybody's brains that they're thinking they're going to permanently mess something up, and that is just not true.
Well, honestly, one of my big things is like just logging on. There's so many passwords that I have that I have a notebook with them all written down in. I don't keep them online because people can break into your computer, and the first thing they go, if people are like looking in your computers, is they go to try and find where people are keeping those passwords, online even. that's what I was told by someone, that, if you keep your passwords in one of those password, files, that's the first place hackers go to look, is
Well,
for those files. And
exactly.
so I don't have, none of my passwords are online. I don't keep them online. I have a notebook. So then I have to find my notebook. Where's my notebook? I guess if someone's going to break into my house and find my notebook, I mean, I can break my notebook.
That is too funny. But I keep mine in a notebook too. And the other thing is, we keep the company's passwords on the computer, but not in the cloud. I would never, ever, ever store passwords out on the cloud. There's no way.
Right, and so so it's like, you create something, and none of them are the same. None of my passwords are ever the same, and so I just like, oh my God.
Now, see, I'm bad because I have maybe 3 words that I use consistently for passwords, but I change them up by putting special characters and numbers and whatever in front of them.
Right. So yeah. So it's difficult. So and they're long, and I know. So it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
it's all that kind of stuff that really keeps some people like me from going back into certain files and stuff, and it's just like, oh, where did I oh, okay, wait a second, I got to get back to that. So I think that's part of some people who aren't online all the time, or used to doing it, going back all the time. It's one of those things, like with this. I mean, I signed in and wrote my password down, but I'd have to go find my notebook and dig through it and oh, there it is.
Yeah, now you've changed your password. So.
Now I've changed it. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so if you scroll down on that, let's go ahead and start playing with widgets, because that's the fun part.
Okay.
So if you scroll down, no, not on that side, over on the right side, hit the bar and scroll down. There we go. So until you get content going up, okay, this popular and recent, that is content from your website.
Okay.
And then the village around the village, that's content from, other things that people have posted around the village. I think personally it's good to keep that stuff up, but it's totally up to you. You can take it out if you want to.
Okay.
And then on the right side, that's where we're going to start playing first. So you could just go to your account and log in right here from where it says your account. And then we have the About Me box. And, of course, we have the indie thing. And any of that you can change. You can take them off. You can, this is your site.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is over on the left side, we're going to go ahead and hit widgets. And we're going to go ahead and play with the right sidebar right. So if you click where it says sidebar right, the arrow beside it, there you go. And so you have your social buttons, you have the About Me, and you have your account information, and you have the, I can't even think, the icon. Today's Visions indie icon. Mm-hmm. So what would you like to move around or change first?
Okay, so what you're saying is that these are all widgets.
That's correct. Everything on the side is a widget. Okay.
And if I wanted to add a widget, I could just put add a widget,
mm-hmm.
and then here's all the widgets that are available. So, I would probably want to add, say, how people can find me on Google+. Is that a widget?
It is. So you should see one that is for Google Plus alone. And I actually have suggested that people use that one. There it is, Google Plus badge box.
Okay.
I would actually, and you got to fill in, okay, so you want it to grab your profile.
Okay.
So go down.
Okay. Page type.
It is going to be your profile, isn't it?
Okay. Uh-huh.
And then you're going to have to, when you go down, you're going to have to copy and paste your profile URL in there.
All right. So if I go to, should I close this balanced energy out?
I wouldn't.
No. Okay. So just open up my profile. Profile.
Mm-hmm. And just copy and paste that up there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
And the light scheme tends to, I think, looks better, but it's totally up to you. You can try it out. And then as soon as you hit save.
Okay.
It must have automatically saved because I don't see a save button there. So if you go down now on the right side.
This is 404 page.
Don't worry about that right now.
Okay.
So if you go over on the right side, over and scroll down, and let's see. Okay, so there it is. It's a little bit too wide, so let's go ahead and adjust the width maybe to 250.
Okay.
There we go. That's much better. And then I honestly, if I were you, I would move that up. So if you just grab on the top of the title bar of that, you can move it up. Over in the widget side.
Okay, so we're working widgets.
Mm-hmm. So I would grab where it says Google Plus badge.
Uh-huh.
And I would move it up where the About Me, the WP Canvas About Me is.
Okay.
If I were you, and then I would take that WP Canvas and take it away.
Okay. I don't see.
Okay, the WP Canvas is now right below it.
What is WP Canvas?
It's where you can just write in stuff about yourself, but since you're showing your Google badge and people will be going out to Google Plus to see about you, I'm not sure that that's a necessary thing. Okay. I usually tell the curators choose one or the other, as otherwise you can make your sidebars too busy.
Right. Okay. There we go. So I should just
take that and
delete it.
Yeah. No. Okay. Click the remove right at the bottom of that where it opened.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay! All right. Now I understand. So
now if you hit save and publish again.
Okay. Okay. So basically, what we just did was I opened up widgets. I added my Google Plus badge where people can, find out information about me, and I took off the WP badge, which is a WordPress badge.
The WP Canvas is a special plugin that allows you to have an about box on your page if you don't want to share a Google. Okay,
got it. And so I removed that, and there we go.
There we go. That's the beginnings of playing with widgets, and we are going to discuss even more widgets next week on the next edition. And I think right now I wanted to talk about also the other thing you need to be thinking about is your content. I mean, we're talking about making it look pretty, but if you don't have content and you don't have fresh content, then you're making it look pretty for nothing.
That's true. And I have been thinking about content just recently. Along with doing readings and house healings on my own, have joined a group site where I do readings um, where people can contact me more easily.
Uh-huh.
And I've been thinking about publishing information because people tend to call in to get readings and they aren't necessarily really prepared for quick readings, but yet they need quick readings because it can get expensive calling into these online sites. And so the information that I'm thinking about publishing is information that will go out and tell people how to be the best prepared for short readings. Because when, I mean, on some of these sites, I don't charge this much yet, but I know some psychics, and they're worth it. They are worth it. They'll charge up to $20 a minute. And
Wow.
yeah, and that's a lot.
That is a lot.
And if you're calling someone and you're paying them $20 a minute, you want to be prepared. And if you're paying someone even less than that, you want to be prepared to get the most out of your reading. I want to give good information on, how to really kind of be prepared for getting the best out of your reading and the most out of your reading. Some people think it's just you have your question ready, and that is one of the things that's a good thing to do. But also there's some other things that go into it, and I'm thinking about publishing some information that would be helpful to let people know.
That's cool. Do you want to go ahead and exit out of screen share now?
Yeah, sounds good.
Because I think we're about done with that part of it. I just read an article yesterday. I found it a fascinating article where they talked about when you're at this stage of getting your blog ready, you're doing the design work and everything else, that it's really good to start listing topics. What are the topics that you want to talk about? Now, you start talking broad topics first, and then you move on. You see me with my finger over my hair clip, and then you narrow those down. So by the time you get this whole list done, you have got a whole bunch of things that you can write about, and then you start writing and saving the blogs as a draft, in draft mode, and you want to get 10 saved before you ever publish one.
Oh, that makes sense.
This guy's take. So that and then you plan, you want to blog twice or 3 times a week or once a week, whatever. And so you make sure you write that. But if you have a whole bunch of blogs that prepared, so if you already have 10 prepared, then you're never, oh my gosh, somebody wants to talk to me, but this is my blogging writing time, so I can't talk to somebody.
Right.
It frees you up.
Right. That makes total sense. I mean, you're prepared. You've got it ready to go out. You're not under pressure to get it done, and it has to be done. And I'm planning on getting it out there. And what am I going to write about? And this came up. This emergency came up. And I thought I was going to get my blog out today, but my son needs to go to the doctor, so
Exactly. And once you fall behind, it's really difficult. And I'm the world's worst at it.
Mm-hmm.
Once you fall behind, it is so difficult to start back up and get going again. So I'm in the process right now on, all the different parts of today's visions that I'm curating of getting 10 blog posts up, saved to draft.
It's so true. Since I've started, committing to that other site that I'm online and available for, my time has been a lot more limited. So I found myself over the past week or 2 weeks not posting as much. And I think I just sent out a post on Google yesterday that said, good morning, I haven't been posting. I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
And that's because committing to doing something else, it really cut into my time on posting. And I realized, oh, okay, really do need to rearrange, what I'm doing and get some things, even more scheduled and done ahead of time. So blogging, that even takes more time than just sending out a post.
Right, and it is, that's one of the things that people will say is, well, I've got to be consistent,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't see that I can be consistent, so I'm not going to do it. But if you go ahead and when you're in this stage of it, the design stage,
Mm-hmm.
and you go ahead and you start building up your post,
Mm-hmm.
then you're not going to have as big a problem staying consistent.
That makes sense. I mean, doing 10 of them before even posting one, and you have an inventory. It's just like, I mean, that would be the same thing as, opening up a store. You don't open up a store without an inventory.
Exactly. Exactly. So you've mentioned this other site that you're on. You want to tell us a little bit more about it? We got about 5 more minutes before I was going to end the
Sure.
broadcast.
It's, there's a lot of sites out there. I think a lot of them are really good. I chose to check out Kasamba.com. It's Kasamba.com. And
is that CAS or KAS?
Kasamba.com. I can send out what's called a friendly URL that you can go directly to my link and just get talk to me. Either via chat or via phone. I'm available to do that, which is kind of interesting because, like I said, I'm technically challenged. So they set it up. I think that's why they're able to set it up for people who are technically challenged. I got my site up, but putting things on there where oh, okay, I can do PayPal, but oh wait, I've got to put a box on there to be able to take payments, and oh wait, okay, wait, I got to do this and got to do that, and it's just so much easier for me to do what I do and offer my services, and I don't have to worry about all that other kind of stuff. I can still do it via my site if someone wants to contact me directly. House healings in the Front Range area, Boulder, if you want to contact me directly, I'll be glad to do it. I'll be glad to work it out and take payments directly. But if also some people don't necessarily, they like working with larger companies. Some people feel more secure working with larger companies. They do too. So I have 2 options now. You can contact me directly, balancedenergy.com, or on Kasamba. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I think so. It gives people, it just really opens things up. So
that is very cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we're about to the wrapping up stage. I would like, again, to invite everyone to come out to todaysvisions.com and get your own blogging site. Sign up for your own blogging site.
Oh, wait.
Oh, what?
Psychic Healer Catherine.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, that's my name, Psychic Healer Catherine. Yeah. You'll see my picture though, so the one that's on G+. So it's the same picture and everything. but it's Psychic Healer Catherine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I hope any of your indies will come out and sign up for todaysvisions.com. I'm going to continue these free trainings. I'm going to break down parts and do some real shorties based on this. And I guess that's about all I need to tell you. Next week we're going to talk about widgets in detail, a lot more detail than we did today, although today was a great intro to show you how to find the widgets and what you can play around with. So
this is awesome.
I'm glad. I hope it helps.
Okay, well, we're just going to have to edit out that first part. But
Yeah. But I mean, come on. Where else can you go to get a free blogging site, free training?
It's true.
I mean,
awesome. I know. I'm excited. This is free training, free blogging, free information. This is good. I'm excited. My site's starting to look good.
It is. You're going to beat Tammy getting her site up. Come on, Tammy Cook.
I know. All right.
All righty.
Thanks.
Y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you later.
Bye. Call me. Chat with me.
Bye, y'all.